everyone, my name is Aaryan and today I'm going to be presenting about clean Ganga and how to keep our India's most famous river clean. So most of you may know that the Ganga or Ganges River is India's most renowned river. It is mainly because of its significance in Hinduism, where people believe that when someone's cremated ashes are cast in the river, they gain moksha, which means that they are free from the cycle of reincarnation and gain eternal peace, basically. And so the Ganga River flows from the Himalayas in the Gangotri glacier, and it flows down to states like Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and West Bengal, and then eventually leaves the country to Bangladesh, where it flows towards the Indian Ocean. And this journey takes more than 2,500 kilometers, making it one of the top 50 largest rivers in the world. It is also really important for the economy of India because many fishermen, farmers, tour guides, and priests, they rely on Ganga for their livelihood. And Ganga is also unique because of its the composition of its water. It has a certain creature in its water that kills bacteria, making it a naturally self-sustaining river that's clean on its own. So even though Ganga may only be one of the top 50 largest rivers in the world, and in terms of the population depending on major rivers, Ganga is actually number 1 in the world, with 400 million people depending on Ganga for their livelihoods, making it a really important river, not just spiritually, but socially and economically too. Unfortunately though, Ganga is not in its best of health. In fact, this is because in states like Uttar Pradesh and Bihar, more and more clean water is being taken out for irrigation and farming, and more sewage, which is often untreated, is being put inside the river. And in some places up to 3 billion liters daily, which is like thousands of Olympic swimming pools, and most of the sewage is untreated. And this has negatively affected lots of wildlife, especially the famous Ganga River dolphin, which is India's national aquatic icon. And some have been found with dead with plastic in their stomachs, and others with up to 39 different toxic chemicals inside their body, which is slowly killing them. And we're losing so many amazing creatures just because of the amount of waste in the water. And in fact, from the source itself in the glacier, it retreats 20 meters every year because of climate change. And if this continues, we may lose Ganga altogether. But there are certain organizations and NGOs that are trying their best to save our Ganga and restore it to its natural glory. One of them is the national program, which is the Namami Gange program, which has sanctioned thousands of crores from the Prime Minister Modi and other political ministers of India to head 8 different projects in the areas of treating sewage and reducing pollution from major factories that are polluting Ganga River, as well as constructing lots of cremation grounds and toilets to attract tourists and build public awareness. They also are cleaning floating garbage from 11 different locations, especially in areas where there is so much plastic that life cannot even exist there. And they are also conserving animal wildlife by trying to breed gharials, which is a rare species of crocodile only found in India, and as well as other rare species of turtles and other creatures to restore their previous populations. So these are some of the 4 major creatures that live in the Ganga River, and if we don't do something, sometimes we may not be able to see these in the future. The Ganga shark, the gharial, which I mentioned earlier, the Ganga dolphin, and the soft-shell turtle. All of these creatures are critically endangered, according to verified sources, especially the turtles, with more and more females being born because of climate conditions. Turtle embryos are not able to develop male hormones. So, what can you do? This is the most important question, and how to keep our Ganga safe. So, the first thing to do is don't create your own pollution, of course, because if every single person in this room tries their best to make sure that they're not polluting the river, we'd be saving thousands of kilograms worth of waste every year. And if everybody tried their best around the country, how much would we be relieving Ganga of our waste? The second thing to do is to join cleanups and charities which help clean up waste from all these rivers, because Ganga River is not just one main stream, but it's actually broken into different areas. It flows through different cities and breaks up into different streams. To make sure that the ecosystem and wildlife is not affected, planting trees and shrubs is a really good way of increasing the oxygen levels and filtering out the waste inside waters, and also attracting that wildlife that used to once exist there. And of course, public awareness, because the more people know about Ganga, I'm sure they would want to help. And if just one post on social media would affect thousands of people and maybe eventually save our Ganga. And of course, joining NGOs and other organizations like the Namami Ganga program that I mentioned earlier. So thank you everyone. I hope this presentation made an impact. Happy Independence Day.